What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, like I said, we are going to test something out a little bit different. Now, sadly, in our PvE boss lineups, we can't just completely get an overpowered Elyvia without regressing some other stuff and all these other nonsense things. So what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna chuck her in a lineup and throw her with a Demon Bell. She's really nothing special here. We can honestly still build her extremely offensive for whatever that means on her. I mean, yeah, we can literally just run her attack oriented fully out. The whole point of this is for the shrink to see how it affects our Doom Terminator Vulcan damage. Last time we got some decent damage numbers with him solo. We're gonna run it solo again, and we're gonna see how this shrink effect basically affects our battle. Now, if we did void for her, or wait, I guess you can't do it on there, can you? You'd have to, yeah, I'd have to void for her out here first. At least void 2, because that would increase. Well, I mean, do I have the stellar shards for it? I kind of do. You know what? Let's actually do that to get the maximum shrink potential possible. That could be pretty solid for us. Honestly, we could just take her to V4. It's not like regressing this takes much. So yeah, let's actually get this done because we want to go for the maximum efficiency on shrinking and all that. We just have to remember we need to regress her, or at least regress this portion of her power coming up. So we're even going to do Void 4 mainly because this does, I don't know if it affects the actual shrink itself. I think it might. But yeah, this is going to increase it to 40%, while reducing the damage they deal by 60, which is really cool. But in a game mode like what we're doing here, doesn't matter. The other thing is Fairy Guard becomes a thing. And that could be pretty impressive, maybe, kind of. I don't know, because Fairy Guard is an additional ping damage, much like our Queen is adding to our team. So before this does go away, let's do a direct comparison to see if Drake's actually even needed anymore. Honestly, Elyvia, she's just so awesome. Everybody's using Elyvia nowadays for Star Expedition, for all these different game modes. So let's see how her shrinking actually works. So we got one on the back over there. If we can get it on multiple targets, I do think this is good. So it hits the same target. I wonder if it's RNG or if it's placed perfectly. Let's see how this actually plays out. Okay, nope. So she can shrink multiple targets. And that's really, really good for us, like, right? The other thing is, like I said, we got Fairy Guard, so when they do hit us, we're doing additional damage. I don't know if that's gonna really amp up the amount of damage we do. Can we actually see what the damage looks like? Get that. Hard to tell. It's really hard to tell when the actual damage happens. We're getting the actives. Let's watch through all this. So it's not like 100% of the time that it happens. I think the second they attack, you see the Fairy Guard hit. Yeah, you see that little twine animation. So that is going to be extra damage, especially when they use their active skills, like right here. He gets technically hit by double Fairy Guard, right? The RNG of Elyvia shrinking them is a little annoying, though. I wish she could keep two of them shrunk at the same time, and that would be absolutely amazing. But I guess worst case scenario, we have one shrunk. Which again, I don't know if Drake's defense down on one target versus Elyvia's 1.5 shrink heroes is worth it. Because I really don't know how Heartwatcher and Elyvia's damage bonuses work. Usually you don't use Elyvia because Heartwatcher's already stacking your bonus damage up to 300%. And Elyvia, but you can't use Heartwatcher in a lot of these later game modes like Void Arc, Star Expedition, because she doesn't have Void imprints, meaning Heartwatcher is going to die very easily to the Void boss. Fairy Guard stays up pretty much on everybody that's important. Got the double shrink here. Here's the question. Hold on. Does one of them unshrink at the end of this round? They do. So in reality, we only ever have one shrunk, even if Elyvia is shrinking too, because Elyvia is so slow. And you'll notice here, like the back row one, this guy right here, he's about to unshrink, right? Yeah, so we only ever have one target shrunk. Don't know how good that is. The other thing is we could drop the Gurk and throw in a Drake instead, but I don't know. One target taking 40% additional damage on top of the 300 we're already getting with Heartwatcher. I don't know if that's worth it. I guess the last thing to just check here is watch what the actual damage numbers end up being. The Fairy Guard might be a non-zero amount of damage. Like, it's really hard to see what the damage is coming in. We'll watch the last round here in slow-mo when they get to attack us. Okay, so let's see what happens. There's an active here. I want to try to see what damage numbers pop up on him. 48 million like a couple times. I mean, it's not great damage. Let's see what our final damage numbers are. I mean, I feel like it was better with the Drake. Granted, there is some RNG in this. Let's just do one more smash, see what the damage number ends up being like here. Because it could be higher. I think we did about 500. I mean, that's still really, really close. That is some really close damage numbers. Let me actually look at the final damage numbers in our previous attempts. Got to about what? So we were hitting about 538 with Drake. So yeah, it's pretty close to the same thing. I don't know. I don't know which one I like better. If we could get Elyvia faster than Doom Terminator Vulcan, which would mean she would need to be in our second house getting a ton of speed, and we need like a speed stone here, probably speed enables. I still don't even know if she could match up to that, because that's absolutely crazy. I think we're getting what? How much speed do you get from a full house? You're getting essentially what? 53 for each one of these nodes. That is a lot. It's 212 speed. Oh, I could have just looked right on the main card there, huh? Idiot. 212. I don't know. I mean, we could do it just for shenanigans, but that's a lot of gems just for shenanigans, and I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Elyvia definitely like the really awesome, but I think the fact of the matter is this right here isn't giving a huge boost because we're already having 300% from Heartwatcher. But in game modes that you can't use Heartwatcher, then she kind of is the go-to, but she seems pretty much on par with Drake. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.